Welcome back to another 7-minute review with me, P the Critic. Today we are taking a look at another Erabros product, the Erabros LS1. Erabros' goal is to bring intelligent and easy to use products to every family. We recently reviewed the Erabros RS1 and found it to be a great product for the price point. Here's a link to that review here. We do want to take a moment to thank Erabros for sending us the LS1 as a product to review. They did send us this product at no charge, but as always, our reviews are completely honest and based on what we find in our testing. So let's take a look at the LS1 and see what it has to offer. One of the new features that the LS1 adds is this mopping feature. So this is a removable mop pad. You fill up here with water. Erabros does recommend using water. They don't recommend using any mopping solutions. And you will place this on the back of the vacuum.
Water tank installed.
And you can also remove it like so.
Water tank taken out.
As you can see, the mop is basically a wet mop that the robot will slide across your floors. The mop does have an option to do a Y pattern mopping, which will help get out a little more staining on the floors if you have some stains there. It doesn't have like a spinning or really vibrating, oscillating feature. So it's a little bit more of a basic mopping, but it does do great daily simple mopping. The mop pad is also removable and washable. So it has Velcro that attaches it here and it slides off. It's important to note that the robot does not have a mop lifting feature. So the app does give you no-go zones, and you can set up zones that are specific to no mopping, as you can see here. The other new feature that the robot adds is lidar home mapping. So here you can see you have the lidar sensors, and honestly, I feel this has been a game changer for the Erabros robot, and I will get into that a bit more in the review. Like the RS1, the Erabros LS1 does have a tangle-free design, so it's ideal for homes with pets or with long hair. What makes it unique in this regard is the suction port that it has instead of a roller brush like most other vacuums. This does take away the issue of having hair get wrapped around the roller brush, such as you can see here with our other robot vacuum. In the box, you'll get everything that you see here, including the user manual as well as a quick start guide. You will also have the side brushes. It does have a set of side brushes to install as well as a spare set of side brushes, so less things to need to replace down the line. Also, it does have a HEPA filtration system. It has HEPA filtration already in the robot as well as an extra HEPA filter here. I think it's great that Erabros includes HEPA filtration even at their lower price point. You also do get this remote, which the RS1 had a remote as well. Here you have a remote with a few more features, and this is significant especially for people that have some privacy concerns where they may not want to connect the robot to their home Wi-Fi. This will allow you to do a lot of the functions for the robot right from the remote. Erabros does advertise up to 180-minute runtime if you use the Eco mode. We use the standard suction mode, and that has an advertised runtime of about 110 minutes. The robot will automatically go back to the dock if it needs to recharge and will resume cleaning where it left off once charged. This is the dock here, as well as, of course, the AC cable. And you do also get a cleaning tool here. Like the RS1, the LS1 was super easy to set up using the Smart Life app. Both have been some of the easiest smart appliances and especially smart robots that we've been able to connect to our Wi-Fi. It's been very straightforward to connect, and it connects pretty much right away on the first try. When you run the robot for the first time, it suggests doing a quick mapping function, and we did do that. And with doing the quick mapping, it took less than 15 minutes to get our first floor area, and that's about a 1,500 square foot area. So I think that was a really good speed for it to get the map, and it's a very accurate map as well. Our second level is mainly carpet, but we do have hard flooring, of course, in the bathrooms, and we wanted to test the multiple level mapping that it offers, and it actually works really well. It took a bit of trial and error to figure out how to make that work, because when we first took the robot upstairs by itself and let it go around the bathroom, and it showed the map, but it wouldn't let us save it. So I thought it's probably because it didn't know where the dock was with respect to that. So the second time we took the dock with us, let it leave from the dock and go back to the dock, and then we were able to save the map really easily. So we allowed our floors to get a bit messy, as you can see here, especially in the kitchen and dining area. The dining area is a really tough area for robot vacuums because there's so many chair legs and the table legs for them to navigate around. And it's tough for robot vacuums to get all of that, especially when the debris is right up against the legs. After running the robot for a single run, it got a majority of what was under the table. You can see that it navigates around the table and chair legs quite well. So the robot did a really good job of not leaving much debris behind. Like most robots, it did leave some debris that was right up against the table legs though, as you can see here. Taking a look again underneath, we can see the suction port again, and we do have these sensors which will help with such as the cliff sensors to prevent it from falling down the stairs or so forth. Also, the unique design of the LS1 again prevents hair getting tangled in the suction port. So there's no hair getting tangled in here where it's actually suctioning and pulling everything into the vacuum. Although, similar to the RS1, we can again see some hair around the side brushes and the wheels. Now, those are easy enough to clean, especially with the included cleaning tool. So you can easily just go in, and this will basically separate some of the hair, and then you can just pull that off. So there's a little bit of maintenance that you'll want to do maybe every couple weeks or so. This vacuum, the LS1, takes what Erabros did with the RS1 and dramatically improves it with the lidar mapping and navigation. The result is better cleaning, faster and more effective cleaning, and a better ability to tell the robot to clean specific areas. The mopping feature is a nice addition as well. The main things that I would love to see in the next robot vacuum from Erabros would be the ability to use some type of mopping solution, especially one that would be better than water for real wood floors, and a mop lifting feature so that the mop would automatically avoid dragging the mop on carpets and rugs. I would also love to see a dock with an automatic dustbin emptying. Having said all of that, I find the Erabros LS1 to be a great robot vacuum, especially for under $360. I felt the RS1 was best for smaller areas or smaller homes, but with the new features on the LS1 and its ability to more effectively navigate and clean, I would recommend the Erabros LS1 to homes of any size, especially if the majority of the home has hard flooring. For the very fair price you pay for this robot vacuum, you are getting a product with a unique ability to minimize hair tangles and honestly only a few compromises as compared to other much higher priced vacuums. Thank you again, Erabros, for sending us the LS1, and especially thank you for a great follow-up vacuum to the original RS1. And thank you all for watching, and we look forward to seeing you on our next 7-minute review.